We are joined now by real estate agent Janet Dickson, who hit the headlines earlier this year because she refused to take part in compulsory training on issues around Māoritanga. This compulsory training was enforced by the Real Estate Authority, which is a government statutory body. And Janet quite rightly said that I don't need to know anything about Māoritanga to sell a house, and I never have, and I'm not going to waste my time doing this online course, which led to Janet's very employment or future as a real estate agent being put under threat. And I thought we'd catch up with Janet today and see where things are at now. Janet, thank you for joining us. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, and thanks very much for being in touch, Sean.
Yeah. Where are you at then? Where is work at? Where has this all got to?
Okay, so, I was fired, and then the lawyers had a chat, and it's all back together, and so...
You're back at work?
No restrictions. I'm reinstated. I'm working mainly from home at the moment, but, everything all good.
Oh, that is fantastic. So what did the lawyers say? And given that you're back at work, I don't want to badmouth your current employer because that wouldn't be productive for you.
No, correct. I love them to bits.
Yeah, okay. But how did you get your job back? What was the argument that your lawyers put forward or that you put forward via your lawyers?
Okay, well, they did have a reasonably long chat. And, one thing was the folly of creating for our side two targets, or not for us, but for the public, two targets instead of one. We've only got one target, that's the Real Estate Authority. We're not trying to, we don't want to involve anyone else that might cop criticism from the public, for heaven's sake. Okay. So, anyway, that's all sorted. Yeah.
Oh, so where are the Real Estate Authority on this? Are they still coming after you?
Oh, fiercely. In fact, they tried a nice little gig. They asked me to pay what's called security for costs up front, which means I have to pay a bunch of money to the court in anticipation of our losing the case. And the judge, we went to the judge and he said, no way. This actually, not only did he sort of tick them off, but he said this case has merit and is in the public interest, so back down.
All right.
So that's all
so
good.
You've settled with your employer and you're back at work and you're back in the fold and you've got the same status to sell real estate as you had before all of this?
Yep. The licenses, the court has agreed to hold the license in place until after.
Okay.
Yep.
But the Real Estate Authority, the statutory body that thought it had some responsibility to uphold the Treaty of Waitangi and tell you should learn about Māori magic, are you taking a case against them or are they taking a case against you?
I don't know. We're taking them to judicial review. And that comes up in June. We've had to wait in the queue for our day in court until June. So the thing is that we say, and it's been massive response across the country from the real estate. I tell you what, we've had a tip line going on Hobson's Pledge, who are the fundraisers. Bless them, because it costs me nothing. I couldn't do it. We'd lose our house. That we've got a tip line, and the public have been being in touch. We've just had last night the latest update from the agency that's running that. We've had over 140 messages of people who've been likewise affected. Teachers, engineers, accountants, lawyers, business brokers, doctors, nurses, surgeons, midwives, acupuncturists, mental health and addiction, chiropractors, physios, police, fire and emergency, universities, training institutions. That's who have piped up and said, we are over being told what to say and think, and it's affected us in our life.
And Janet, that's why I think your case generates so much interest. I can tell you my texts are going off again over this. So you are judicially reviewing the authorities' decision to try and withdraw your licence, right? Is that...
Well, actually, to make us do that particular course because it has nothing to do. Look, I was brought up amongst Maori. I sat school certificate Maori when I was teaching at a 60% Maori school up in the Bay of Islands. I have enormous. Nearest
but
thing
you
to a
don't need to be
godfather our family
compelled
had.
to keep selling real estate to do it.